All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Banoff. Hope you guys are having yourselves a good Tuesday Taco evening, or Tuesday Taco Tuesday evening, I should say. Got a lot to talk about. Just a few showers out there. A little bit drier, though, tomorrow. And got some developments with this wave out there in the eastern tropical Atlantic southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands that I'm going to kind of go over and talk about with you guys. So we'll do that here in just a smidge. Let me get you guys back to the deets. Let's go right to the tropics here. Get this puppy started. Show you guys what's going on. As you guys can clearly see, we have ourselves a little feature out there. Not an invest yet. Not an invest yet. Probably will be here soon, tonight, maybe tomorrow. Of course, we'll keep you posted on that. Beverly Wells is in the house. Bev, good to have you there. So this wave is going to be slow to develop. Conditions look favorable for development, and we could have a tropical depression late in the week or the weekend. So stay tuned on that. If I back it up, doesn't look too impressive right now, southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands. Harry Vanderkamp, good to have you there. But that will be something that we're going to watch. We've got a lot of graphics to kind of go over here with you. Now, I do want to show you something. This is a map that I like to use only with relationship to time. This is not a forecast saying that this storm is going to be here in 12 to 14 days. This is where the storm is right now. Let me just go ahead and do something here real quick. Boom, I want to fix this. I don't like it when the pops on there. Let me get rid of that. So there's the proximity now. Oops. Sorry about that. Just cleaning that up. There's the proximity of that latest wave. You know, it's getting into that 12-day marker there, where if it were to come to the United States, it would take 12 days. Now, this isn't a map saying this storm is coming this way. It's just used for distance in relationship to time. So just remember that. Mary Fisher, I don't look at Michelle, Tracy, Betty Davis, Dory Davich. Got a great group in here tonight. You guys know my motto: sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys sharing these Facebook Live feeds, the more people we can put in the weather note. Renee Bickett, good to have you there. All right, Tracy, good to have you there. Do I ever sleep? Priscilla, I do, but not a lot. Could be more. Should be more. All right. So, latest global models for this wave in the eastern Atlantic. Again, just tweak this with the afternoon runs. Trina Connors, Tracy, good to have you there. Wanda, Trina, hope you're behaving yourself. So the 18Z, or the 2 o'clock afternoon runs on the Euro and the GFS, once again trending more towards the west before curving to the north. So does it have me maybe a little bit more concerned for Puerto Rico and the northern Windward Islands? Something to watch. Again, this is going to flip-flop. The storm hasn't even developed yet, but something that we're going to be watching. Ron, for the United States, hopefully. For Puerto Rico, the northern Windward Islands, maybe not too much. So we got to watch that. Louis Gonzalez, good to have you there, sir. Michelle says thank you, by the way. Kim Jackson, Cassis, hope I'm saying that right. So there's that. Now, let me do this. One of the things I like to do is put the Euro and the GFS. These are not tropical models. They're our global deterministic models. Very good agreement between the Euro and the GFS through Sunday. And then notice how the Euro and the GFS begin to take that turn. Now, this is not the 18Z run of the GFS. It's actually even a little bit closer, like almost where the Euro is. So we got to watch that. Now, let me show you how this may be steered. Michelle Attardi, Karen Beach, Claremont's in the house. Beach, hope I'm saying that right, Karen. Ginger Kamen, Kim Jackson, you said it right. Thank you, Tony. Cassis. All right, so there's the steering flow here. got that high, causing it to go more westward on the euro. And then it makes that turn gradually to the northwest on approach to the northern Windward Isles and Puerto Rico. Kind of reminiscent of Aaron, but again, this is not set in stone. Jane, Bill Linton, Wendy Morgan, good to have all of you guys in here. Appreciate you. Bill, you holding down the fort down there, my friend? All right, so I want to talk about this. The pattern here, if this thing does develop, is helpful for us. Pam Ann, Wendy Morgan, Bill, got you, Bill. Hope that little man's doing good. Perfect. There we go. All right, so here's the pattern. Okay, we've got another front or two coming in late this weekend and next week. Does that steer whatever develops away from the United States? We're hoping so. Edelavina Silvato, good to have you there. Johnson Joy, good to have you there. Tony, today was beautiful, says Johnson. Yes. Dave, hey, need better weather for low wind. The low wind at the beach. Dave, tomorrow's still going to be a little bit breezy, but it should be a little bit better than today. Less rainfall coverage, too, my friends. So when you get up tomorrow, keep an eye on that wind, and we'll keep you posted. Marilyn, I am doing well. Hope you are also. So now here's what I want you to keep checking back in. Okay, listen, here's the deal. Tracks in September, yeah, they can go around that big high pressure between Bermuda, United States, or they can hit the southeast, or they can hit Florida, or they can go just west into the Gulf. So there are a lot of options on the table here. This thing hasn't even developed yet. So we're throwing darts at this right now, but we're looking for trends. That's kind of where we're at. Terry Thoros, Lindsay, Ruth Sheffer, Taglianetti, good to have you there. Dave, you're welcome. Aaron, love that picture there, by the way. Grazie, paparazzi. Things getting busier this time of the year, not unusual. September the 10th is the peak of hurricane season, and, we're pretty darn close to that right now. We're about 8 days out, just over a week. You know it, Bill. I got you covered. Taylor, if you're listening in, Tony says hi, my friend. Keep up the good work in school. Kelly Jo Hull, lots of water in the Halifax. Thank you there, Kels, for the update. Scott Steele, just back from Ohio. Perfect weather. Nanette Vendy. Nanette. We'll throw darts. Aaron, I know, right? Robert Davilla. Just stay away from my two homes. Robert, we'll do our best. Just keep checking back in. You know where to get a good forecast. So, all right, I got a couple more things I do want to show you here with regards to the tropics, okay? All right, here's the deal. I always talk about tropical cyclone heat potential. What does that mean? That's a fancy way of saying the energy in the water that can help develop a storm. The easiest way to interpret that. We're in here. The water's just still pretty cool. All right, so as it works to the west, gets closer to San Juan or the northern Windward Isles, and then makes that turn, the ocean cyclone heat potential cranks up big time. So development will certainly be on an uptick in that area. So I'm back from excellent, Nancy. Welcome back, says Betty. Stephanie Booker Morales. Stephanie, I see you updated your picture there. Is that a Florida shirt? I can't quite read that. I bet you it is. Central Florida Community College. There we go. I'm near Cabaret, North Coast, Dominican. Do you think it will stay north of us? Roy, too definitively early to tell for sure. I think over the next couple of days, absolutely, we'll be able to tell you what's going on. So just keep checking back in, Roy. Yums. My wife just made a pizza. Oops, excuse me. All right. I finally got that chat. Yes! Way to go, Betty. The character North Coast, Dominican. Roy, just keep checking back in. Too soon to 100% make that call this far out. Especially Roy hasn't developed yet. But, I'll keep you in the know. Don't you worry about that. Are you down in the Dominican Republic right now, by the way? Or are you up here? Jane Teresa, J, 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 J. So there's a lot of water, heat in the water there, so to speak. All right, let's do this. Here's the euro. Jean Corona Boyle. So tired of this. Jan was actually, I thought, better today. All right, so there's the euro. All right, look at that. Euro gets, whoa, very close to Puerto Rico and very close to the northern Windward Isles. Very reminiscent of what Erin did. And then notice the front coming into the southeast. Yet again, is this the theme? Sticking with us in October and then curling things out to sea. Only time will tell. Let's take a look at the GFS. I want pizza. I know, right? That's I just told my wife. There better be a slice for me when I come back. New York together. Excellent, Jane. Loved hearing that. Did you bring me back any New York bagels there, Jane? Well, what? Judy Sardone, the Sardoninator. Jude's good to have you there. All right, let's do the GFS. GFS, powerful storm. I mean, powerful hurricane there. Building off to the west. There's the next front. Again, building very close to Bermuda by the 12th. So, and then another wave right behind it. So that's the trend. I mean, that's so far today anyway. All right, Roy, send me some pics of your place, Bubba. I want to see it. Let's see here. Ricky Estes, Dave. Oh, yes, Dave, nice call. Diane Irene is in the house. Diane, come on, Diane. So, the 10th to the 16th could be a feature there coming through the Florida Straits, and then another one back behind that. And then the week after, you can see, again, the Straits to the Gulf, and then another feature behind that. So staying busy. My wife said yes. She's going to send me a piece. Love it. Thank you. All right. So a lot to watch here. Lots to watch, okay? All right. Let's do this. Let's go back to the local radar. Anybody have any questions? Pepper steak. Yums. That sounds good. Pepper steak, pepper steak. All right, there we go. There it is. I had a pizza a few times when I was visiting. Oh, there you go. Yum, yum, says Debs. Joy to the world. Miss Nolan has popped in. Kathleen M. Johnson. Good to have you there. A couple spritzels here. Nothing really major. Okay? It's kind of more of a nuisance than anything else. Take a look at the satellite radar here. There you go. Joy, good to have you in here, my friend. Appreciate you popping in. So you see a couple of waves of low pressure along that stationary front. So we'll continue to monitor that. So really, pretty quiet. Let's take a look now at the setup for tomorrow. Shall we? I think we shall. There's your front, kind of lifting back to the north. Better rain chances South Florida tomorrow. However, we do get a little bit warmer tomorrow. You see that 90 in Orlando, 91 Winter Haven, middle upper 80s from Palm Coast down towards Palm Bay. Now, check this out. I made my kids cheeseburger. Ooh, Erin, that sounds good. Excellent, Joy. Good work. Proud of you, girl. All right, there's Thursday. That stationary front begins to lift back to the north just a little bit. So the rain chances might be a little bit higher by Friday. We'll have to watch that. Got a lot of Friday night football. 82-79 could be a few showers and storms around. Then we head into the weekend. A little different dynamic. Fronts overhead Saturday, showers and storms around. Then our front digs into the southeast. Late Sunday and Monday. Does that kick that moisture plume off to the east? This meteorologist is hoping so. That's what he's calling for, but we'll have to wait and see. I know, and then I got to get me one chocolate cake and vanilla ice cream. Oh, man, that sounds, you guys are getting me hungry. Saturday 92, Sunday 92, 50 and 30% chance for showers and storms. All right, let's do the 7-day here, and then we'll go around the country, around the world, show you where the colder weather is. Tony, Carrie from Tennessee. CK, what's going on, girl? How's your day? You living the dream? There it is. Rain chances 40% on Wednesday, 50% Friday, Saturday, down to 30% on Sunday. You make necklace bracelets. Look at that. Joy, look, you are talented. All right, so there's inland. And then let's do this. Here's a look at the coastal 7-day forecast. There you go. You can see 60% chance for rain Wednesday, Thursday, and then 50% for Friday and Saturday. So there you go. All right, let's do this. Let's go around the United States. And then look at some of the temperatures. Here's the pattern. All right, Joy. Well, I'll show you where you need to be. So, little front there south of Winnipeg, little trough there across the upper Midwest. Take a look at these temperatures now. Minneapolis, 72. Boston, 66. Wichita, 68. Bangor, Maine, 68. Mike Rogers up there in Mass with the temperatures in the 60s. A little early taste of fall there, Michael. Good to have you there, by the way. Vegas is hot, 94. Terry, you take care, girl. Sleep well, baby. Boise, 97. L.A., 76 degrees. Roy is going to be turning 80 on Thursday. Roy, happy birthday, by the way, my friend. Congrats to you, young man. Seen a lot in your life. Eric Gamp, the Gampster, the Gampinator, the Gampatola, the Gampitude. No snow. All right, let's go north of the border. Ready? Set. The Monalfi Learjet is going. Ooh-wee. We got lots of blue now. Starting to show up as the days are getting shorter up north. I got chosen 28th. Went to USF. We want to go. Oh, look at that, Joy. I love that. Past several. Yes. Fall colors are going to be spectacular this year. Betty Davis, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Joy. On September the 3rd, 42. Carrie Keene, well, I can send it to you. I'll send that to you. You give me that address. You can have the tie. Ree Stewart! Ree! Good to have you there. It is winter. Yeah, they're getting snow already. Point Barrow, 40. Fort Ross, 30. Francis Simpson, you are so official. Good evening, Tony Manalfi, she says. I love that. Yeah. So there it is. Fort Ross, below freezing. Baker Lake, 46. Iqaluit, 37. Winnipeg, 57. Billings, 89. Ottawa, 64. Moosonee, 52. Thanks, Kelly Jo. Kelly Jo! Joy's in Spring Hill, she says. Good to have you up there, young lady. Sacramento, 89. Vegas, 94. Houston, 89. Nassau in the Bahamas, 79. Diane, bring on those snowshoes. I'm with you there, kid. Gracias. No problemo, Roy. No problemo. Belize City, 86. San Jose, 73. Panama City, 81. Caracas, 82. Bogota, Colombia, 59. Manaus, 82. La Paz, 46. Buenos Aires, 55. Look at Punta Arenas, 32. Freezing. Cape Town, 50. Luanda, 72. Niamey, 81. Cuarlaga, 91. Rabat, Morocco, 57. London, 63. Oslo, 57. Moscow, 57. Surgut, 52. Astana, 45. Ooh, Yakut's getting a little cooler. 46 degrees. Whoop, whoop. Bratsk, 52. Ulaanbaatar, 45. Sapporo, Japan, 77. Jane Garrison. It's bowling and the swimming team, says Joy. All right. There we go, Carrie. Come on over, girl. Ulaanbaatar, 45. Hello, you sound like you're from that country. Jane. Well, thank you. I practice real hard. So Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, 45. Beijing, 79. We head towards Shanghai, 86. What? Manila, 82. Makassar, 82. Darwin, 81. Alice Springs, 63. Brisbane, Australia, 72. Look at Hobart Airport, 48. Perth, 55. Christchurch, 54. Bora Bora, 84. And then look at Hawaii. Whoop, woo, wee. We got some love in Hawaii. Lahui, 85. Honolulu, 87. Kahului, 87. And Hilo's coming in at about 84 degrees. 84. All right, we'll wrap it up here one more time with a look at our 7-day forecast. And you can see 7 days with temperatures in the 90s. Low rain chances Wednesday and Sunday. So there you go. Yeah. Joy, Michelle Zana saying happy birthday. All right, gang, I'm going to rock and roll, make some updates here. Get ready for tonight's 10 and 11. You guys are all stars. You know my motto, sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys sharing these Facebook Live feeds, the more people we can put in the weather know. All right, gang, toodles, ta-ta. See you tonight at 10 on the CW18. If not, hopefully on West 2 News at 11.